I'm exhausted.
I mean, we've listened to 25 tracks.
We listened to an entire movie's worth of music.
Yes.
I feel like Frodo at the end of Lord of the Rings after the trilogy. I had a giant adventure. A bunch of stuff was coming at me. I don't know exactly what it was. Also produced in Down Under.
Oh, yes.
Well, Lord of the Rings was New Zealand. This is Australia. But like, you know.
Next door neighbors.
Next door neighbors.
Exactly.
Love it.
Hi everybody, welcome back to 2 Gay Mats. It's Matt Palmer.
It's Matt Steele.
And we're back again with another patron requested video. Our iconic patron?
I think he's a legendary patron, which is the highest you can go.
Well, we love that. Richard. He has a request. Did he request the first Jessica Mauboy?
He sure did. He is our designated Jessica Mauboy stan.
I love it.
He is educating us on the history of Jessica Mauboy.
And so I guess we're going through album by album, and we're on album number 2, the deluxe edition of Get 'Em Girls.
Yes.
Which is 25 tracks.
You requested this like a while ago, but we've gotten so many requests, it's taken a while to get to it.
We're very popular.
Thank you for being patient.
Yes, and if you'd like to request, go to patreon.com/2gaymats for more info.
And so I was like, okay, we're finally listening to the second Jessica Mauboy album, because we really enjoyed her first album, Been Waiting.
Yes.
Which you can check out that review. We did it like, I don't know, 6 months ago?
Something like that.
And so I was like, okay, it'll probably be about the same length, but it's a deluxe album. I go to Spotify and I texted Matt Palmer and I was like, wait, Matt Palmer, this album is over an hour and a half long.
And I was like, okay, this has to be a mistake. Let's just look at the original version. I was like, it's only 14 tracks, it's quick, 45 minutes. And he's like, Richard wants, specifically the deluxe edition. And you know what? What Richard wants, Richard gets. We love Richard. At this exact moment, I didn't, but I do. I've come back around. I re-love him.
Well, see, the thing is, I'm glad Richard suggested the deluxe album because Richard also is a historian. He gave us the entire rundown of Jessica Mauboy and her career and this album. And it seems like there's a lot of history and complexity with this deluxe album.
It's more of a story arc than an album.
It
like
really
when you
is.
hear Richard talk about it, you're just like, oh.
Like she worked with so many people on this album. Like so many giant names. So many like rappers, like Ludacris is on it, Snoop Dogg is on it.
Amazing writers, Claude Kelly, Billy Steinberg, and Josh Alexander, the guys who wrote Nothing on But the Radio for Gaga, and Too Little Too Late for JoJo, and Don't Hold Your Breath for Nicole Scherzinger.
Diane Warren also wrote.
Did she?
Yes, in Inescapable.
Oh.
Whoa. Okay. Also, like the first two music videos were directed by Hype Williams, who's
big deal.
She gave these like, I guess, interviews where she said like, oh yeah, when I was in the studio working on Handle It, the producer was asleep. And like wouldn't work on it with me, so like another like assistant producer or whatever like had to record the song.
Wait, was Handle It with Jazzy Faye? I think that's the Sierra producer. He did 1 2 Step and Goodies. I know he's on the album.
Who is this man who did her dirty?
I know, we need to look him up. 1 second. Handle It is Jazzy Faye.
Jazzy Faye was apparently asleep.
The thing is, Sierra never worked with him again after that, so maybe he fell asleep on her too. Maybe he's a narcoleptic.
Guys, when I hear about the story of this album, I'm invested.
Yes.
I am rooting for Jessica Mauboy.
I know, like Beyonce said, I care.
I care.
I care.
Because this girl has such a great voice.
Stunning.
A beautiful voice.
Stunning voice.
And it just seems like the creation of this album was a little messy.
A little? And Richard, please tell us below if I'm right or wrong. My assumption, because okay, the original album was 14 tracks, the new album is 25, and also the songs are completely rearranged. Everything is mixed up.
But there are like, Get 'Em Girls, the title track is with Snoop Dogg in the original album, and it's with another SZA, I believe the name is, in the deluxe edition.
Right, so it's a completely remixed version of that song. I believe either her plan or the label's plan initially was like, okay, we're doing definitely more on the R&B hip-hop side this time. She kind of was straddling the fence. On her first album, we're really just gonna go straight to the hip-hop leaning stuff. That's why Jazzy Faye's song was up top. That's why the Snoop Dogg feature was up top. It sounds like it didn't resonate with the people that initially heard it. And so they cobbled together this release through a bunch of pop songs at the beginning.
Hardcore pop songs.
Hardcore!
Because this is also 2000, the deluxe version was 2011.
Yes.
So this was like Lady Gaga
Yes.
time. A lot of the songs feel like, oh, like they're on completely different
Exactly.
albums.
These are all feel like leftovers from other people's albums, and it does not work together. And it's like, this girl had a successful first album that was kind of putting her in a direction. Why are we acting as if we have never met this girl and have no idea what her sound would be?
And it's so interesting because like even if the song is good, which there are some good songs on this album, it's because of the disjointedness of all the songs, you feel like you're being thrown for a loop. You're just like, wait.
Yes, it's definitely a tornado of an album.
Yes.
You're always being turned round and round. Let's go through the songs. We probably won't be going as deep as we normally do because again, it's 25 tracks.
Oh my god, we'd be here for an hour. This would be the longest 2 Game Ads video.
I will say, I like these first 2 songs.
Yes.
Run is, I think, my favorite song on the album.
Run is very
It is like a mix of, and again, I'm thinking of other artists, like a mix of Jordan Sparks' Walking on Snow and JoJo's Coming For You. And like, these are 2 songs that I fucking love. And I think that is such a great opener. I was shocked it wasn't a single. Like, how dare. Nobody Knows, I think, is similarly really melodic and really good. The production, I think it's a mix of the fact that it was 2011 and I don't know what they're putting into this girl at this point. It's a little cheap sounding. It just...
Is it a tick too fast? When the song started, I was like, whoa, whoa, whoa. But the thing is, I like everything that's going on melodically.
Yes.
She sounds great, and I like the actual song itself, but it feels just like weirdly fast. Like we sped it up just like a tiny little bit.
I'll have to listen to it again. I didn't get that feeling. I just was like, why does this sound like something I would make in my room and then send to a producer to make good? Like, it's just not up to snuff.
I will say melodically, it kind of sounds like a Matt Palmer.
Oh, thank you. I like the melody.
I was listening to it and I was kind of like, is this from like the ocean? The 2012 Matt Palmer.
Oh my gosh, I didn't know you knew my discography in the years.
It really felt like the ocean.
Hey, well, I do like the melody of the song, so I'm glad you like that as well.
Yeah.
Like this with Ayaz, he was having a moment at this point, and like this is good.
Like this is good. I like the AAA is very much like Lady Gaga's popular. We're gonna have an entire melody line on AAA.
Right. Yes. No, that was very like of the time. Saturday Night.
Saturday Night. Okay.
It features Ludacris.
The features Ludacris.
Yes.
Did you? And it's interesting because this song came out before this song I'm about to say came out. Were you not the whole time thinking of the classic song, Everybody's Looking Forward to the Weekend, the Rebecca Black classic, Friday, Friday, Friday?
I was not.
Because that's all I could think of when I heard this song.
I was not.
And I was just like, wait, I mean, obviously this song is not as bad as Friday, but it's just like, the melody's cute.
Sure.
It's just, it feels a little young.
It's very young. It's very, and like for such a young song, why is Ludacris featured on it?
Yeah.
Why is it like we're gonna do our hip hop influence thing? And then the lyrics that she's singing, because even in that style of music, she seems like she's trying on like her older sister's older like clothes, but then to have the lyrics be what they were, it was just like, these are a lot of choices.
If I heard it, I would say, oh, this is a song by a 15-year-old pop artist and they're trying to appeal to like 9-year-old girls, 10-year-old girls, but she was, I think, 21 at the time, or 20 at the time.
And that's not old at all, but it's too old for this song. You know?
Are we going to talk about the remixes of some of these songs?
If you want to talk about that, I mean, whenever you, because I didn't listen to any of the remixes. I pulled a Matt Steele and was like, I'm not listening to this song again.
I listened to the remixes, and let me tell you, you made a mistake.
I
because
don't believe I did.
The remix of Saturday Night works infinitely better.
Is it like poppier, I assume?
It's like disco-y.
Okay.
I feel like the thing that made me think Friday, Friday, Friday was, besides the fact that we were talking about a day of the week, was that it was this like very youthful song on top of like a hip hop like track and everything.
Yeah.
But when it's added to like with like a disco beat and it just becomes a fun dance song.
It makes more sense.
It makes so much more sense. And I was like, oh, I like this. Like, I'm enjoying myself. You know, the lyrics are still like, having fun with my friends on Saturday, you know, but it works so much better. So I'm very happy I listened to the remix of this song because
you see what it is.
I see what it is, yes.
All right, Maze is up next. I think Maze is pretty good. It got bumped up on the album because we're trying to put the pop up at the top. Pop at the top here. It's pretty good. Claude Kelly co-wrote it. He's a very talented guy. Co-wrote My Life Would Suck Without You and Circus by Britney Spears. And it's good. It's singable.
It's nice.
It's nice.
I have nothing bad to say about it.
No. Scariest part begins like if you've ever played Nintendo's The Legend of Zelda, like the first one.
Well, it's interesting because first there's like a live instrumentation.
Yes.
And you're like, ooh, this is gonna be some live instrumentation maybe.
And then it's
you
like,
hear beep, boop, boop. And you're just like, whoa.
The song grew on me as I was listening
Yes,
to it.
that first chunk is like,
It's tough.
but then the song happens and it's just like, oh no, I like this chorus a lot.
Yeah.
She's singing.
She's really, and that's the
She's
thing is,
really
you
singing.
almost have forgotten how good of a singer she is, and we're 7 songs into it, and we should know that by now. Okay, Not Me is relentless. That beat and that sound go through in such a rapid pace, like in your ear, it's like it's beating you into submission. But again, by the end of the song, I was like, it's kind of fun.
Not Me, it's just so aggressive.
It's so aggressive.
Abrasive, and it goes fucking nowhere. And I love it.
Right?
Like,
It's good. There are no background vocals. Like it feels like a demo. It's so loud. It sounds like there was a song that Nicole Scherzinger tried to put out when she kept trying to put out that first album, My Name Is Nicole, that never came out. Or Her Name Is Nicole, I don't remember. And it was like Whatever You Like, and it's very similar where it's like we're all on one note, it's really high, and there's like an alarm going off. But it's much worse than Not Me, which I wound up liking. I feel like it could have benefited from being released in 2021 and having songs be 2.5 minutes long. Mm-hmm. If this is a 2.5 minute long song, it would be perfect.
I love how the chorus is just not me. It's just like, yes, not me.
Inescapable is not great. When you said Diane Warren wrote that, I was like, oh my.
Look, I think Inescapable is happy and cute and fun.
One thing I really hate about it is she's saying these words at the beginning and you're not hearing the full chorus throughout, and the words are like, whatever the word is, inescapable and unbreakable, and then the other word is anti that, because if you hear the whole line, it's like, you'll never get rid of me. And so it's the opposite of what she's been saying the whole time. And I'm like, if you don't have those lyrics, that doesn't make any fucking sense. Diane Warren, you should have thought about that.
Well, I'm gonna need to like reprocess what you just said, because this
is the third thing she says. Incapable. Incapable? You're gonna be incapable? That's not what you mean. It doesn't make any sense. No. She does that twice or 3 times in this song. I know there are lyrics in between that make it make sense, but the first thing I hear, I'm inescapable and incapable? Like, bitch, what? Yes, no.
She's not saying she's in, but like the sentence isn't done, but like I get what you're saying.
It's bothersome.
Yeah,
it's like...
It's jarring to hear for the first time. You're like, wait?
Incapable.
Okay. This is a very interesting masterclass in songwriting from that. This is your Sondheim's finishing the hat book.
This is just the devil's in the details, and this is a fucking horn right here, because no, incapable.
If it's something you're not into, but I think it's fun and cute. Again, I think the remix is better. There's a remix of it on, and I think it's better.
Reconnected, she's hitting the theme a little hard, but whoever's writing it, it's like, yes.
Yes. It's
the power went out, the spark went out. Where's the electricity?
Oh, the electrician.
And it's like, okay. Like, yes.
I think it's a cute metaphor. It definitely hits you over the head a little bit. But like, song-wise, I don't dislike it.
I don't dislike it.
I think it's nice. I think the melody's nice.
The melody is nice.
I like it, yeah.
What Happened to Us, featuring Jay Sean of Down fame. This is the song that was Josh Alexander and Billy Steinberg that I'm like, you guys have written so many better songs. It's not bad. I just think the melody in the chorus has a lot of potential, but for some reason it just is too samey too much of the time. Like there should have been some change in the melody maybe in the second half of the chorus. I like the lyrics there. The first part of the melody is nice, but it doesn't seem to really go anywhere melodically for me.
Okay, I think this song very much works. Like it works. I wouldn't change anything about it. I wouldn't say it like super duper stands out as this version. The remix is great. Like the remix is great. I'm telling you, like I am not a remix person. I think all the remixes of the songs on this album are infinitely better than the original versions.
I'll give them a try.
But yeah, I think What Happened to Us works. And I think you can tell that she enjoys singing this song. And also the remix is better. Like, I think the remix is like one of my favorite tracks on this of this song.
Interesting.
I think it's great. Yeah.
Forget Your Name.
Forget Your Name. You know we are in Lady Gaga time. Because this is Telephone.
It is.
This is
very
Telephone.
Similar.
And it's great. Like, I like the song, but the entire time I was listening to it, I was like, this is telephone. Like, even thematically,
Yeah,
it's like,
theme is
don't
similar.
bother me, I'm dancing.
Yes.
Like, it's
like I just want to forget your name. Yes.
yeah. I really like the song a lot, but it is telephone. Which, like, if there's a song to be, might as well pick telephone.
Hey, that's a great
because,
song.
Hello. But yeah, it's telephone.
I don't remember Can Anybody Tell Me or Make It All Right.
Can Anybody Tell Me is nice.
Okay.
Make It All Right is not bad, but like it doesn't really need to be.
Okay.
Make It All Right, I remember thinking like, oh, I hope this is a very like piano-driven ballad moment, because I feel like that's what this album like maybe needs.
Right.
Or that's kind of like what I would like to hear from her.
Yeah.
Because there's a lot happening on this album.
lot of
so
sound,
I kind of
lot of
just
production.
wanted just like a piano.
Yeah, you want to hear a voice.
And it ended up still being like a little produced. So I was kind of like, eh.
Right. I think Galaxy is lovely.
I
think Galaxy is also on my list. That was I saw the lists of the singles that were released, and this was the one that was like, that was a good choice.
It was a good choice.
That was a good choice.
And I think the layers underneath her, like during the chorus, it sounds so full.
Yes, it's like triumphant.
It is. It feels like the end of the album.
Yes.
It feels like a finale of the album.
It's the end of disc one.
Which, well, I mean, it makes sense because we're 14 tracks in. So it would be the end of the album, but
Yeah.
like I think it would be a great way to end the album, which
Yeah.
is interesting. It's not on the first.
I know.
it's not
I
in the
guess they had to throw them back in the studio to make this, but it's lovely. The Stan Walker has a lovely voice, and I love that it feels like him being such a good singer and like showing off his voice is pushing her to show off her voice more. They sound great together. The duet melody is really lovely in the chorus. Great song. Get 'em girls. Neither version's great. I did listen. I went back and listened to the original and then the remix. I just think it's thin. It's like girls love heels. Watch me walk.
I liked the first half of it, and because I was like, oh, I'm excited. This is like something different and like something, up tempo, but not just like straight up like dancey.
Right.
But then the second half, I was kind of like, oh, but this song's not really like going anywhere. I will say I prefer the original album version to
the remix here.
The remix here.
Okay. Next few are remixes of songs we've discussed. Accelerate That.
Accelerate That is her Britney song. I feel. I like parts of Accelerate That.
Okay.
I don't think altogether it like mushes. I feel like maybe it's a little undercooked, needs more time.
All right.
But I like parts of Accelerate.
But that one was on the original album, wasn't it?
Yes.
So why is that one undercooked when it's like you didn't have to rush release it? Anyways.
I don't know.
Inescapable remix, yes. Handle It.
That's her Rihanna song.
It's a Sierra song.
Yeah.
With Jazzy Face falling asleep in the back of it.
Yeah, I mean, it's fine. The thing is with it is her voice is so good.
Yes.
This song is for someone who's not
as good of a
singer
Exactly.
like Jessica Mauboy.
Yes.
It's kind of like how I guess you felt about like 911 on Chromatica.
Yes.
Kind of just like her voice is so good. Why is she?
Yes, I would like to hear more. Foreign is
insane.
Offensive? Like I don't. It's like the songs. What did we have a video that was like songs that were horrible, like bad, but we love them anyways. Like
bad songs we love.
Like yes, or songs that like
And
aged poorly and we love. And I used to talk about Nasty Girl by Destiny's Child. This would be on that list, except I don't love it. But it's like I don't even understand the concept. Like I'm gonna like basically like make love to you like a foreign girl.
No, she's saying essentially I'm going to explore your body like an explorer, like Christopher Columbus finding something wondrous.
Okay.
I like it.
Oh, girl!
I do. I'm sorry. I like it. It's weird.
It's very weird.
I like that we really took a swing here.
We did.
And the first time I listened to it, I was like, I really don't know how I feel about this. And then the second time, I was like, keep it.
No,
Keep it
throw
on
it
the album.
away. This is
Keep it on.
weird.
I like it.
Fight for You and Here for Me are not great, in my humble opinion.
Okay.
They're just there. I think No One Like You is lovely.
No One Like You is
That
very
is a lovely finale. And it was the finale of the first album as well, the first version of this album. I think it's lovely. She sounds great. The melody's lovely. So I think there is an album here that is good. It should be shorter. It should be 10 tracks of tracks that were on the second edition and leaving off some on the first.
Yeah, there's definitely enough tracks on here to make a good album.
Yes.
Because like you can literally make 3 albums out of like all these tracks.
Right.
I think the fact that it's so long is it's so overwhelming.
Yes.
And the fact that like sonically, like it's all just all over the place. You're just like, but then hearing, like reading Richard's explanation of everything that went on during the album.
Right.
And Richard, in his description, said that the fans felt like Sony let her down with this album. And then Richard also said that she does do much better and her next albums are much, much, much better. So
I'm excited.
He said that he felt like this album was a learning experience for her, which we love.
Hey,
love that.
We love to learn.
I'm like emotionally invested in this now. Like it's weird. Like this album was such a journey. It was just a journey.
Would you say that you have been changed for good?
I would say it's more so I need to go to bed.
Yes, okay.
I'm just tired.
Potato, honestly.
Yes. So thank you, Richard, for giving us that emotional journey.
Yes.
And thank you for being a patron.
Absolutely. And thank you guys all for watching. Make sure to follow us on Twitter and Instagram at Matt Palmer Music.
And it's Matt Steele.
2Gay Mats for both of us. Go to Patreon/2Gay Mats if you'd like to request your own videos or just be a part of our fun patron-only club. You can also listen to our podcast. It comes out every Monday. Just search 2Gay Mats, TWO, in your favorite podcatcher. We'll be breaking down all the pop culture news of the week. We love everybody. We love Richard. We love Montana. We love Adam Parnell. And we love Jesse.
Yes.
We love all of you. Thank you so much for watching. We'll be back next week with more 2Gay Mats.
Bye.
Bye.